Man, it's your boy Ari, aka Young God, coming to you live in the Pink Dungeon. Man, giving it to you real raw rugged. And I just want to have a quick little discussion, and I want to talk about what I think is the best R&B soul album in the history of R&B soul, and it's Marvin Gaye. What's going on, man? This was made in I think 1971. I'm not a historian, but I really do like history. That's my favorite subject. But I'm pretty sure that's in the midst of not the veteran, the Vietnam War, if I'm not mistaken. And you know, there's a lot of controversy. That was like when the hippies and things like that, they was smoking weed, peace, we don't need to do war. A lot of people was against it. There are some people for it. And it was just like a big uproar, you know, like we shouldn't be going to war. And basically, he would just like documenting like troops coming back home from war and just looking at the city. He just like basically, let's say he's on the Empire State Building. He's just looking at the world and he's just watching it go by. I feel like that's what the album gives me. Like he's just like he got a band, he got a whole bunch of black people up there on the Empire State Building. They just making songs and they just viewing the world. That's how I picture this album being made, and just like a whole bunch of good vibes, cookouts and stuff like that, and it's just so beautiful, bro. I mean, I don't know where to start from the production, from his singing. Like, man, bro, like his singing is just, oh my gosh, man. That like, mama, it make me do this right here, bro. I don't know if it's because I'm black, but black music, bro, it's just so powerful, bro. It hit me, bro. It's the block music, man. It hits my soul, bro, and it's just this album is just different, bro. There's so many great R&B soul albums. I'm an R&B soul fan, but this album right here is just different, bro. It's something about his lyrics, something about his voice, it's something about his beat selection, it's something about the live instrumentation, it's something about the way he's rhyming on here, like the words, the way he's like flowing almost. It's just, oh my goodness, bro. Marvin Gaye is just, man, he did something crazy with this album right here, bro. And he always has wild backstories, or he has wild backstory for some of his albums, like what is it? My Dear, yeah, what is it? For My Dear, I think it's called. It's basically about the album where he's divorced and she wanted her divorce money. He couldn't afford it, so he basically made an album. He was like, "Hey, I'll give you half of what I make off this album, you know, for the divorce or whatnot." So, like, he be having like the wow, like backstories for his albums, but man, like this just album is different, bro. Like, just starts off from just what's going on. You know, it's just like, man, he's just like he's looking out in the world. He's just giving his out view on it, and it just you just hear like the soul from it, bro. Like, I don't know, a lot of music today you don't hear it just coming from their heart, just talking, just singing, just na 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 na. Like it's different, bro. It's like, I don't know, man. And then it just goes to, what is it? What's going on, my brother? Like, and then you go to Inner City Blues. Like, oh my goodness, bro. It's just when you got the Congos in the background, like you can hear everything, bro. I think that's one thing about this album, that like you just hear everything, bro. It's like it's one of the first soul albums where you just hear it all, bro. You hear the cracks in his voice. You hear from the Congos. You hear the drums. You hear the guitars, you hear the saxophones, you hear everything, and it's just so crisp, and it's just all hitting you at once, and his vocals are just so good. I don't know how to explain this better, bro. It's just, you have to listen to it, bro. I personally think this is the best R&B soul album ever made. And yeah, man, he was in his bag, bro. Marvin Gaye was, that nigga was in his Gucci bag, you know what I'm saying? He was going in on this right here, so I don't want to hold y'all up for too long, but that's basically all I had to say. I really think this album is phenomenal. Please go listen to it. Until next time, I say what I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate, and please gonna play Holla at Your Boy.